me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
You once started playing all the FF games, but you think you stopped at 3? Understandable. There are a lot of them. There are a whole lot of them. And they're all pretty long. Like, I want to play through all the Final Fantasy games sometime in the near future myself. Like, literally through all of them. Starting from 1, going up to...
Come one, come all.
Last one I played, probably.
Good sir, can I interest you in...
Oh, look at that food. Oh, I want to eat it.
How much for a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
Yeah, we're not gonna get through that.
Pass.
Yeah, we need the pass.
Let's go and find Good, shall we?
Yeah, he'll be around here somewhere, probably checking out, like, tools, right? Is that what they said he was looking for?
He must be around here somewhere.
It's such an amazing game it is. I love the 7 remake. It's so good. We're honestly living in probably the best period of video games. Because we have good remakes, good original games. Like, this is probably one of the best times to be a gamer, to be honest.
Oh, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good.
Yeah, what happened,
Tell us
Goots?
What happened?
It's
Oh,
betrayed
no.
us pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
I think they might have nicked
Wouldn't
it.
surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even
Yeah,
start?
time to go beat up a child. Let's go.
I know where. I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way.
Ah, okay.
Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
I've been there.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Final Fantasy VII
The
Rebirth.
other on our purses.
Really, really looking forward to it. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna start Intergrade. That probably has to happen on stream soon.
Out of my sight, wretch.
But I'm not too sure, like, when exactly.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
2 million.
We're not here for that.
That's a lot of
I bid you
gil.
good day.
Oh, wait, don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
I like her design. She's cool.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back.
Nah, I'm here to murder.
Then we can be on our way.
I want my pass back. I'll take a life along with it.
I'm
kidding. I don't want to harm a child in the game.
neither
I
of
wouldn't do
you
that.
Has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct?
Indeed.
Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Okay, please do. Fade to black. And then she explained.
Ever since the Fist marched on the
Okay, now
Dominion,
she's explaining it
the
now.
Republic
Okay.
has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market.
Probably makes good money.
And no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes.
Hmm.
The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand.
Aye, good call.
Will you stand with us?
Oh, of course.
You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is
I mean,
there any
don't have much
other
choice.
way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion Goods?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So
No,
either we
Goats, you
find
do not want to
people
get
who took
spotted.
the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
You wouldn't have heard that, but my headset beeped. It's telling me it's low on battery, apparently. Especially funny considering the cord I unplugged earlier was the one I used for my headset.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Make it a priority. Skater says agreed. This game you're playing has such an interesting storyline. It does, right? No, I really like the storyline for Final Fantasy 16. I don't know how much you know about the game or what's going on or what you remember from the last few times you came by when we were playing it. But to give you a bit of a slight catch up, we are trying to take down these big ass crystals here because they're like sapping away the energy of the world essentially, and we don't want that, so we're gonna put a stop to it. And we essentially need to stop our own mother as well from causing more damage to the world in that regard. It's very a lot of intrigue, and it's very complex. It's a very complex storyline, but it's really good. Like legitimately, if anyone has a PS5, I'd recommend checking it out. But I know that's like a rarity. Hell, I'm even borrowing like my girlfriend's PS5, right? But it's gonna come out on PC, I think, in like a year. So if you're able to get it, then it's really good. I highly recommend at least checking the game out.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, and Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
I do.
You told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
Probably.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
All right. Speak with the fishmonger, huh? See, I just like how alive this game feels, right? Like, you go down a market and you just see all this, like, hustling and bustling, and it's like, man, very nice.
Peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Peaches, you say? I don't know if I see peaches. I see apples. I see what look to be mangoes or oranges, probably mangoes. I don't know what that is. A pear. And then I see kiwi and more pear and oranges, and I don't know what the other things are. They kind of look like beans, like fried beans. But I doubt they are. Like the red kind of kidney beans, right? Huh.
Taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I think she's lying. I don't see any peaches like anywhere. And you have apples, which I'm gonna stand in your way. Man, he's really short compared to Clive, actually. I guess he's not standing straight up either, but still. What do you have?
Fisted swines. You put your prices up a few gil, and they act like it's the end of the world.
Yes, he has bread. Okay, what fruit do you have? You have oranges. You have a lot more fruit, actually. This guy has a lot of oranges. And a lot of apples. Green apples, red apples. I still see kiwi. I still see pear. A lot of pears. Your fruits are much better than hers. Like, no offense to her, but like, he has so much. Maybe her prices are cheaper, but he has a lot more variety. I kind of feel bad for her, to be honest. Like, she has to sell with that as her competition. And she's lying as well, which makes it even worse. It's like she doesn't know what a peach is.
Did you hear about the Empire's Black Shields? Apparently, they've been going around Imperial lands stringing up bearers.
How can you talk while drinking?
What a waste.
Okay, there's a lot of people selling fruit.
Slake your thirst without a crystal.
Okay, see, now she's correct, 'cause she is selling pears. I'm still not seeing peaches, though.
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
That's a lot of green. It's like cucumber and lettuce. Now I see pea pods. Like radish? Yeah, I'm curious what else is being sold in this market. I'm seeing a lot of good stuff. You're getting hungry? There is a lot of good fruit here, right? Oh, and here's all the like spices and beans and stuff too, because I don't know what that is. That's a shovel. Did you shovel a spice into a bag? That's badass. And I see what looked to be like some rice and like some beans. Once again, I think beans. Possibly some spices. Like that could be like, I know that's cumin. I don't know what cumin comes from, but like it's the same kind of color. And that green stuff could be any kind of like little like green, like maybe not cilantro, but interesting. You're selling meats, a lot of meats, so I could go for some of that. More fruit. Still no peaches. I don't know what that purple stuff is. Kind of looks like onion, like chopped onion.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Then you have some rugs and some more just like pottery and stuff, some furniture. Looks like good furniture. The rugs look pretty okay too. The rugs look all right. We got. What are you doing? Cooking chicken? Oh my god, chocobo leg. Man, I want to eat this food. This is making me hungry, actually. That's the fishmonger.
To the Dominion, life will be different there.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna be having a pizza later on. Got a nice pizza I'm gonna bake in the oven after this.
Go and bother someone else, will you? I've got my trader's pass and I'll be leaving as soon as I'm able. If I stay here much longer, I'll end up no better off than those poor sods by the gates.
It's tiny chocobo. It could be. Maybe you're right. Maybe it could just be a tiny chocobo. Yeah. To be honest, I'm not really too sure because that looks like what would be like a chicken leg, like a piece of chicken leg or turkey leg, but like a bit bigger. So that could just be a smaller type of chocobo. Like the leg, I mean, right? These are probably just normal chickens, if I had to guess. But these over here look like chocobo legs to me. Like smaller chocobo legs, but still chocobo legs.
You won't find anything of this quality.
What pizza you got? I got, I think it's like just your, I think it's pineapple. I think it's a Hawaiian pizza. I think it's a Hawaiian pizza because Megan really likes Hawaiian pizza. Normally get like 2 pizzas, usually one Hawaiian and one like other. But in this case, it was a really big Hawaiian pizza. So figured just kind of go for that one instead.
You should come with me.
Looked really good too. I do like my Hawaiian pizza. I know pineapple on pizza. I know, but to me it's tasty. I like pineapple on pizza. I am one of those people.
Fish for sale, fresh sorted and smoked. Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
'Tis indeed.
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags.
All right.
Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Don't have many streets though.
From the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a
Possible.
try.
What's everybody's here? What's everybody's favorite pizza? Kind of wondering.
How hard can that be?
See, I don't really have like a favorite pizza myself. I just like pizza, right? I'll eat pretty much any pizza. Like I'll eat pepperoni. Give me a deluxe, a meat lovers, like 3 cheese. Give me your Hawaiians. No, you don't have peaches. We've been over this. Stop lying. Like all you do is lie. Stop it. I'm talking to this child.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess
Probably
what
accurate
I'm
around
about
here.
to tell you to do.
Sorry.
Man, that's rude.
I'll leave you alone.
You mostly eat vegetarian pizza? See, I've never had, or have I? I may have had a vegetarian pizza at one point. And hey, nothing wrong with a vegetarian pizza either. Like I said, I like all kinds of pizza. No, I have eaten a vegetarian pizza. Yeah, I have. Yeah. No, they're pretty good. They're pretty good from what I remember. I am a guy that does like his meat, mind you. So if I can get meat on a pizza, I would probably take that over most others. But the vegetarian pizzas I've had have been really good. Very tasty. Like I said, I just like pizza. I've even had pizza with anchovies on it. That was a long time ago, mind you. It was only like once, but I liked it. I liked it. I like that pizza. I've never gotten pizza on anchovies again, but like the one time I had it, it tasted oddly good. Like, weirdly good. Which you'd think it'd be disgusting because it's like fish with tiny bones in it. But I mean, no, it tasted really good.
I'll take the large one.
What am I doing? I'm looking for children. I got distracted by pizza. As one does.
Come and taste my peaches.
I'm trying to think what the best pizza I've ever had is. Oh God, oh my God. Let me tell you about like what a lot of people would consider a pizza crime, right? Yeah, not a big fan of anchovies. Yeah, I don't blame you. So let me tell you, so we here in Canada, right? We here in Canada, we have a pizza chain called Pizza 73. And it was, I think 2 years ago, they did kind of a special, like a special, like 3 special types of pizza. And you guys are going to find it really strange, but I promise you they existed. In fact, I might even be able to find a picture. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a picture for you guys. I don't know if I can, but I will try. But if I can't, I'll just tell you like what they were. Okay, here they are. I wonder if this is the full picture. Oh, it's on Twitter. Wow. Okay. Okay, so one of them is like very normal. Wait a minute, what's this one? I thought it was 3. Maybe they tried 2 like different pizzas. Yeah, okay. Maybe it was just 2 weird pizzas. Okay, here I'll show you guys here. Give me 1 sec. Give me uno momento, please, while I show you guys this picture. You guys are gonna find us really weird for this. Window. It's DOSBox. I want to get rid of that window actually. Get rid of this one instead. There we go. All right, everybody. Now feast your eyes. Worst pizza you ever seen is chocolate pizza. I think I've heard of chocolate pizza. Okay, now feast your eyes on this, right? Friends, I present to you Pizza 73's hot dog pizza. The hot diggity dog. Hot dog slices, red onion, ketchup, mustard, and cheese. And you know what? I did have this. I'll tell you what, it's actually pretty okay. I actually didn't hate it. It was all right. It was all right. It's just hot dogs on pizza. It was okay. I never got it again. Mostly because I think they stopped selling it. But I tried it once. It was okay. Not perfect, but it was okay. And then you have this one here, which isn't as weird, but it's the cheeseburger pizza. Which has burger sauce, sliced pickles, ground beef, bacon, crumbled diced tomatoes, and cheese. That one, also really good. Did have that one, and I did enjoy that one. But I also like cheeseburgers, so yeah. What can I really say? I mean, I like hot dogs too, but like this one's a bit more weird, and this one's a bit more normal right here. So. Yeah, we here in Canada, we're kind of strange for just trying different stuff. I don't know if it's like a cultural thing or not, but like even with our chips, right? Like you have our chips, right? We have like Lay's chips, which I believe is also in America. Might also be in the UK. I'm not too sure, but they might call it something different in the UK. I think they do actually. I'm not too sure. But you have Lay's chips, and they did this very often. I don't know how often they do it now. But they always came out with like these really weird like chip flavors. Like really weird. Most of them weren't that good. Because you had like salad. You had salad flavor. You had like what other flavors? Hold on. Hold on, let me Let me look this up too. Here, hold on. I know I'm getting distracted again. Such is life. Weird Lay's Canadian chip flavors. Well, here are a bunch on Google, so I'll just show these ones, I guess. I just Googled weird Lay's chip flavors. So, like, I believe most of these, like grilled cheese and ketchup, that one's actually pretty okay. So these ones, people submitted their ideas, and then you could vote on which ones you liked the most. So, like, you had the grilled cheese and ketchup sandwich, which I thought was really good. I did like that one, actually. It tasted more ketchup-y than cheesy, but, like, it was all right. I did like it for what it was. Pierogi platter. That one was pretty okay, too, from what I remember, but I also like pierogies. Kettle cooked, the hero, the Greek town hero. I never had that one. I never had Southern biscuits and gravy or the Reuben. I think I had the truffle fries. That one was all right. But yeah, biscuits and gravy, and then PEI. So PEI just stands for Prince Edward Island. It's a province here in Canada. So scalloped potatoes, like cowboy barbecue beans, butter chicken, a very Canadian staple. Montreal smoked meat sandwich, I guess. Never had that one either. Maple mousse. I did have maple mousse. It was actually pretty weird, but it was still okay. So here's the salad one. The creamy garlic Caesar. See, I remember that one. It was weird. Roast chicken. Yeah, I had roast chicken. That one was pretty alright, actually. Then you have more grilled cheese, pizza, taco. I don't remember the taco one. Fries and gravy. These are the finalists, apparently. Where's my grilled cheese? Maybe these are different finalists. I'm not really too sure. Ketchup is just not weird. It's very good in a Canadian staple. Don't at me on that one. Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle Remix. Yeah, so like we have a lot of weird. What is this? Cinnamon? Wait, hold on. I don't remember this one. Cinnamon roll, huh? Or cinnamon bun, I guess. Greek tzatziki. See, we're weird here in Canada, dude. We are very strange with our chips. I don't know why either. I don't know why. Like this is just like oddly Canadian. Like, I don't know if this is like in any other like places in the world, but this to me has always been a very Canadian practice, right? To just add weird flavor to chips. Intense pickle Doritos is amazing though. That's a really good Dorito. Probably one of my favorite Doritos of all time. Maple bacon, maple. Because Canada, right? See, like we're a very weird people with our chips. And apparently we also make weird pizza too. Where am I going? I was talking to kids, right? Yeah, speak with the children. Here's the children. What? Brusque boy. Honestly, I'd like some diversity. We only have like 4 different flavors. That's kind of the neat thing about it, right? Is that you go into the chip aisle and you just see these weird flavors of chips. It's like you choose like I said, they're not all good. They're not all good. Some of them are pretty. Yeah, you know, I'll vote it down, thumbs down, right? Give it the down vote. But some chips are just like really good and really different. Yeah, so if anybody ever wants weird chip flavors, come to Canada. We have them in droves. Same goes for... Like, shoot, what was, like, a chip flavor that I really did not like? There's one I really didn't like. I think it was poutine flavor, actually. I think they had a poutine flavored chip that was just absolutely the worst. No. No, I'll tell you what it was. So I don't know if you guys have this. I assume you don't. But like, you know how you have like Hot Pockets? Like you have Hot Pockets and Pizza Pocket, right? So we in Canada, we have this thing called Pizza Pop, which is basically just it's basically a Pizza Pocket, but like folded to kind of look like a calzone, and it's like it's fried. I think it's fried. I think that's part of the difference with it. And they come in like your typical flavors, like 3 cheese, pepperoni, etc., Hawaiian, etc., right? But they came up with this one flavor that I absolutely hated in Pizza Pops, and it was poutine. It was god awful. I hated every, like, I finished the small box that I had, but I hated it. It was so bad because it had like bits of fry in it, and the gravy tasted awful. The cheese was barely existent. Like, it was not poutine, and it was definitely not good.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
This kid's playing dumb.
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
The whole time I thought you were talking about Putin flavor. No, not Putin the man. That would taste absolutely awful as well. But poutine, I guess I should probably explain as well, actually, because I don't think poutine is a very common food like anywhere else. So to explain poutine so it's technically it is actually supposed to be pronounced Putin. Weirdly enough, it is actually supposed to be pronounced that, but I call it poutine because I'm English Canadian, therefore I say it incorrectly. But poutine is, you take fries and you take gravy and you put like cheese curds on top of the fries, and then you pour hot gravy onto the fries, and it melts the cheese. It's really good. It's really good. But it's not good in a Pizza Pop. It's not good inside a Pizza Pop, but it's good on its own.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Yeah, if you ever come to Canada, try poutine. Poutine is really tasty. And let me tell you, if you've never tried gravy with your fries, try gravy with your fries. It's really good. I like gravy with fries. Apparently, that's another Canadian thing. Because I don't think they do it in America. I mean, it could be in Europe, but I imagine it's probably mostly a Canadian thing, having fries with gravy in general. And let me tell you a little hack that I found from eating like KFC fries and gravy is you take a little bit of ketchup and you put it in the gravy, and oh, it's so good. So good.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Dangerous, you say?
That's promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
See, Cooney says I never tried gravy, period. Gravy is really good. A lot of people like use it on like potatoes and like turkeys and stuff.
Snake spit for the road?
But we here in Canada also like to use it on fries. Right? But if you ever get a chance to try it, try gravy. Gravy is really good. Not hard to make either. I think how you make gravy in general is if you cook like a chicken or a turkey, I think you add a little bit of flour to the grease. So I don't actually remember how you really make gravy. I think you add a little bit of flour to the grease, and it like thickens it up. And I think that's how you get gravy.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
It's really good though. Oh, it's the children's.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings.
That's a scallywag.
He wouldn't have
And a
noticed
scamp.
if we robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance to be a fine thing.
And a peevish
The moment
boy.
they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Yeah, let's find this kid. Man, hearing that refugee kid say that actually makes me kind of sad. I'm gonna be honest. Howdy, Tamer.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Now, is he hiding in the hay? No, it is not. Oh, there he is.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I
Mm,
knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free.
true.
Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Kid sounds a lot more grown up than his friends. Me and my mates. Is it the cast stones?
Cowards. You will not force another child to do
No.
your bidding. Wait.
It's a misunderstanding.
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
The Crimson Caravan, of course.
Master Theo.
Like we're getting a lot of this goat development.
What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Yes.
Your sister?
See, Cooney says gravy's just not really common outside of America, I think. That would make sense, yeah. That would make a lot of sense. No, it's really good. You should try it sometime if you ever get the chance.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Let's give me one sec.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship.
Just making sure I'm not like missing any messages.
But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. They
Indeed.
all want the same thing.
Quest complete. Let's go. I got a meteorite. I'll take it.
Oh.
Yo, Theo.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then.
All right. Leighton's Cleft it is. Prioritize quest.
Leighton's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Yeah, just down that way. Should be easy enough. What's a food I tried recently that I was actually really impressed by? Yeah, I've actually found yeah, I never really ate sausage gravy. I think sausage gravy is more of like a Southern American, like a Southern US kind of food. But like I tried sausage gravy about a month ago, and man, it was really good. Really easy to make too, but man, it was good. Really tasty food. I like trying different types of food. Like from different areas and places. Like it's really, really nice. Good to have a variety. Yeah. Alright, we're just gonna... Whoa, whoa.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
That's really easy. I also tried, I tried this one food that one of my exes actually told me about. It's like you take these little cocktail weenies, right? And you take some grape jelly and like you cook it inside the grape jelly. It was really good too.
We got company. That's the lot.
And it's not something you'd normally think to try, but man, it was really good. Okay, I didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Ah, there we go.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Do 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 do. Bum, bum. I have a big guy here.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then,
Ugh.
let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
Most likely.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
All right, time to kick some booty.
Oh, I'm ready.
Prime on!
Kill him. Kill them all.
Do some sick dodges. Yeah, that'll do. Bonk. Oh, what? Nah, it's cheating. Alrighty. No, well, okay, fine. I didn't dodge that one. I didn't dodge that one either. Man, I'm really bad at dodging these guys. Even when I thought I was actually doing okay. Yep, ended it in a cool guy way, as we do. Go bug. Okay, not bad, not bad. Got some good stuff. That's a lot of goodies.
They say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We
I
should
guess
go
I'm
and
right.
give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
Sure. Theo did do pretty good. I'll give him that. Okay, so I'm thinking we speak to Eloise and then we probably call it there for today because I am getting a bit hungry. I'm starting to get a bit hungry. But I do remember that I wanted to show off my Warhammer model that I've been painting. So we'll talk to Eloise and then I will do that. Show it off. I'll even use the very rare full screen webcam. Ooh. Very rare sight around these parts. I kind of forget I can do it. Because I am pretty proud of my little Warhammer guys. I mean, they're not done yet, but like, they're getting there.
From here.
There are no crystals here.
That's that then.
Let's go up here and talk to Eloise Dumbum. Howdy.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust.
Hunt's went pretty good.
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing.
Man, what did I get in my eye? I got
only
something in there.
hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid.
Ooh.
Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need.
Very nice, thank you.
For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
Ah, that's very nice of her.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field?
Oh my god, what is up with my eye?
Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
All right.
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Ooh, what is it? I got another seal, the Crimson Compass.
What is it?
Elle has friends in high places while I have associates in now.
Okay, that's kind of cool, actually.
That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Seal joined. The two emblems are joined to form the collar and compass. That makes a lot of sense. I like that.
Bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
9 million is kind of a lot. Okay, not bad. Quest complete. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, we made a good amount of progress, actually. Ooh, Trader's Pass. The raised letters upon the square of burnished bronze read, by order of the Board of Delegates is the bearer of this token bestowed all rights and permissions merited a Dominion merchant. I got Thunderstorm thing, too. That's nice. That's going to be nice. Don't know if I'll use it, but it's nice to have.
Then, let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Is something the matter?
I can ask questions. Did I do that with the guy in Dalmekia? Hold on.
Why, I am what you see.
The proprietress of the Crimson Caravans, the best known and best trusted porterage firm in Buckland. There are less expensive options, it's true, but customers choose us for two reasons. We're reliable and we don't ask questions. Our wagons stand ready to transport anything you might want moved discreetly, be that possessions you'd rather others didn't know about, or even people.
It can be a risky business.
What we make it from moving the former, we spend on improving our ability to transport the latter. You might even consider us competitors of the infamous Sid the Outlaw, had he and I not reached an agreement.
This being a border town.
Merchants often stop in on their way to the Crystalline Dominion to carry out any final business in the Republic. And the locals are only too pleased to oblige by weighing their wagons down with local specialties before they leave, and lightening their purses in the process. But what if a visitor doesn't have a wagon of their own? Why, then it falls to porters like ourselves to provide one.
It did.
Lately, most passers through the journey to the Dominion in search of a safe haven rather than a tidy profit. And who can blame them? Some things are more important than commerce, after all.
Don't worry about Hansa and the others.
They will be safe with us. But there will be more little ones abandoned at the gates, and they too may turn to crime in their desperation to survive. Especially if the cast stones or some other ill-intentioned elements decide to give them no choice in the matter. It's up to those of us who care to see that that doesn't happen.
Safe travels.
And how might the Crimson Caravan serve you today?
If my sister is the smiling face of the Crimson Caravans, then I am the scowl. She brings in the customers, I scare off those who'd prey on them.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Eloise always did have a talent for business. I prefer working with my hands, or rather, my fists. And there are plenty of bandits and beasts out there to keep me busy. The Crimson Caravans has a reputation to uphold, and I need to keep my skills well honed. Excuse me. Half the wagons that come through Buckland nowadays are full of people fleeing for the Dominion, and half of them go no further than the gate, where their cries soon blend in with all the others. Let us through. We can't live without magic. They'll give us new crystals Twinside. If they love magic so much, they should have tried being born a bearer.
Criminals and cowards.
Who bully the desperate and the dispossessed into doing their bidding. There you go. And also they could keep their own hands clean. It's no wonder it took me a while to track them down. If it hadn't been for you and Jill, I might have never found them. Still, let's brought them to justice.
So thank you.
I'd offer you a share in the spoils if it didn't all belong to other people. Okay, let's go to Dalmechia and just see. Because I am kind of curious if I did just miss... talking to him at the Dalmechia, or at his Dalmechian place, I guess. Assuming he is still here, which he should be. Yeah, here he is. Lubor, that's it.
I hear you've been busy.
Yeah, I never did talk to him. Okay, well, that's a shame. Well, I'll do it now. I'll fix that.
You and I
have more in common than you might think. Not only are we both masters of the blade and devilishly handsome to boot, but we are both the second people to bear our respective names. You didn't think Ruzena Dalamil was my own invention, did you? It was the name of my master. I inherited it from her along with her title and her smithy. Ensuring that her name lived on was the least I could do after all she did for me. She plucked me from the streets and put my less than nimble fingers to work making blades instead of trouble. She was to leave my life as suddenly and unexpectedly as she had entered it. I swore to follow in her footsteps, that I might change others' lives as she had mine. That is why I keep her forge alive, why I play the desert hare, why I care for the orphans of Dalamil. Indeed, I had thought my obligations to Renz and Drika to be my most pressing concern. That is until the infamous Cid made a surprise reappearance. Rather, muddied the waters.
Still?
I suppose that's enough for me to go around. There's enough of me to go around. But do forgive me if the desert hare isn't always at your beck and call, won't you? Hey, Bass.
Is a blessed corner of
Welcome
the
back to
Falkor.
stream, friendo. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy, a veritable oasis with clear running water and natural hot springs. I don't doubt that people have been gathering here since long before the founding of the Republic. Since it was founded, they've been gathering in even greater numbers to serve the needs of the miners who work Drake's Fang and the soldiers who guard it. And serve them they did, lining their coffers far from the prying eyes and grasping fingers of the Republican excisemen. Not that edicts from Randall carry much weight in these parts. Dalamil has long been something of a law unto itself. Here, those with the most money or the most friends make the rules.
At least they did.
Until Kupka built that castle of his at the heart of the Mother Crystal. Dalamil has been Titan's fiefdom since then. And while his men may be liberal with their coin, they are anything but in the exercising of their authority, which, as I'm sure I don't need to tell you, is absolute.
So,
you see why those with the people's best interests at heart took it upon themselves to organize their own protection. My predecessor chief among them.
that was your doing, was it not?
Rumors of the Fang's destruction have already reached the long ears of the Desert Hare, and they will soon be on the lips of every man, woman, and child in Dalamil. Though I doubt they will receive the news quite so cheerfully as I did. This town owed much of its prosperity and protection to the Fang, and many will feel that now it has left us. So too must they.
As for me,
I know what it is to live without crystals, without wealth. It was not an easy life, but I survived it. And Dalamil has plenty of blessings, even without the Mother Crystal. Its healing waters, its proud people. What need have we for magic? It is but a convenience, a crutch. If the people need a new crutch to lean on, perhaps they ought to look to one another. Okay, not bad. Yes, even busy Bass. Hopefully it's been all good for you, my friendo. Unfortunately, we're probably about to end the stream pretty much straight away. We're just kind of doing a little bit of cleanup before doing so. So I apologize. I apologize that I'm going to end right as you come by. Today was a very bad day. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really, really sorry to hear that. Well, if you want, you can always talk with me about it if you wish. You can always send me a DM on Discord. I'd say a DM on Twitch. I don't think they have that anymore. Or just, you know, talk about it in general if you want. Of course, I'm always here for anybody that needs a good talking. So although we're probably about to end it, I do want to show off something I did promise I was going to show off earlier. And that would be my mini that I've been working on.